In the last few weeks, we have seen a terrifying rise in hate crime in this country. In London, just the other day, police officers were assaulted again. In Scotland, a brick was thrown through a hotel window, and in Southampton, it was a lit flare at 2:15 in the morning. And most disturbingly, in the West Midlands, a young woman was raped by two men who said to her, "You do not belong here, get out." This is where anti-immigrant rhetoric leads. That is it. There is no if or but. It doesn't matter if the individual who says it thinks themselves racist. If they buy into it, they are encouraging politicians to fan those flames. And polling shows that it's worked, because most Brits think that illegal immigration is higher than legal immigration. And that is completely backwards. It is only 5% of the total, and as has just been pointed out by Paul, it's not even illegal. It is actually a protected right to seek asylum. So this has to stop, and it has all been caused by motions and laws like this one, which state that immigrants are part of the problem. The reality is, we are struggling as a country, but the problems are Nigel Farage's Brexit, enabled by the Tories, which actually allowed the spike in the first place, and has cost our economy £140 billion. COVID piled pressure on all of our services. Putin's war in Ukraine spiked energy bills and has forced us to spend more money on defence. The Trust mini budget drove up the cost of living. Donald Trump has stifled trade and has caught with his insane tariffs. And governments have spent decades selling off social homes without building any more. We do have an ageing population, which is no one's fault, but that puts more pressure on the NHS. And on top of it all, climate change is costing us billions a year. And do you know what? Immigrants have got absolutely nothing to do with any of those problems. Exactly. In fact, they are paying taxes, they contribute more than they take out, they are working in the NHS, they are building houses, and they are contributing to our culture. Brent Council must not pass this motion.